Okay, welcome to the night camp. Hello, Miss Maisie Cat. Baldini, stay safe. She's got thunderstorms coming through. Um, I'm doing better than I was yesterday, that's for sure. Um, I've been up for quite a while. Compared to yesterday, yeah. I made myself something in the air fryer. Dog's been in and out. Cats are fed. Um, I don't know if you saw the clip of Richie coming by again today. Uh, he picked up my medicine at the pharmacy. Uh, yeah, awesome. That's improvement. Yes, it is. It is. I had to adjust the crutches because they were my height. Well, that no, I had to lower them a lot to like 5'3" or 2" or whatever, uh, just to be able to move around. Yeah, he's awesome, awesome. I also spoke with my doctor, Dr. Wood, and we got stuff set up for next week. They wanted it tomorrow. I just told them no way I can get there. It just physically can't get there. They understood. So, now, I'll see them. I'll tell them, hey, I felt great, blah, 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 didn't need to see you, you know. Didn't they fit them for you? Yeah, well, they put to my height. Well, I'm not 5'3". I'm comfortable. I can move around. When they're 5'7", no. I'm sorry, 5'8". Nope, nope. I can't get around. Now that's with my primary care doctor. Uh, I also have to set up an appointment eventually to go down to Johnson City. I know that place. You're usually pretty good there. It's not a bad area. I have a feeling that I could talk Richie into taking me and covering any cost that he might have doing DoorDash at that time. You know, if he makes a certain amount during that time, I'll make it up. I'll give him the money. So, uh, then we get to hang out. You know, but that is for a vascular surgeon. I guess they got sound waves and all that kind of fun and lovely stuff. So, yeah. But that'll all be next week. I gotta get back to my feet and moving around a little better. But today was a good day for me. I think it's the blood thinner they got me on. Uh, moving around the circulation a little better in the leg. There's still discomfort, but that's expected. Yeah, primary is needed to continue your blood thinner meds. Uh, yeah, let yourself recover. Yep. Yep. But everything's okay. I'll keep an eye on the weather. We're supposed to get some rain, so I'll have to watch the food. They'll be able to eat tonight plenty. Hold on one second. Where's my button? Okay, let me see something. Somewhere, Ozzy came out with another kitten. There were two. One they came by early, out from the same area, and she brought him into the shed. So I don't know what's going on, why she's bringing them out, taking them past the elm tree or the maple tree out there, and then bringing them back. So I've heard you have an infection and they put you on. Yes, they did. Oh, you're very good with the drug names. Yeah, I couldn't spell that again if I wanted to. Didn't say where the infection was. I did look at my charts with the United Healthcare Services, but I did not read that. I saw her that one time. Okay. Yeah, Ozzy's very sneaky. I don't know what's going on with her. I have a very good feeling. I have a very good feeling that she had those kittens before we got it fixed. So flaxen. Okay. Yeah, the nurse that I spoke to from Dr. Wood's office, yeah, she pronounced it for me. I said, oh, okay. I pronounced it way worse than that.
That mail's been dropped off at Joe. We'll be back in our post ship on 1940.
And me and Buddy got to play. He deserved the playtime that I gave him, because he's been such an amazing dog. We played with the rope for an hour, easy an hour. Yeah. Then we had something, I shared my meal with him, and he's laying down on the couch. Self-election. Aha. I gotta turn this off. So if I keep, I'm using my playlist on my cell phone, trying to keep it low enough to where I can hear it and YouTube ain't gonna mind. I hope. I agree, I think Ozzy did too, but her girl bits returned to normal prior to surgery. Yeah. Oh, she's probably having a good old time now. But I did just see Garfieldina. But it's been hot. Buddy was out for probably about 20 minutes, then wanted to come in. But it worked out. But yeah, this was good therapy for me today. I got to sit and listen to one of my favorite guitar players and just relax. Close my eyes and meditate, I guess you'd like to call it. Something like that makes you think. And I, me being a stubborn Taurus, very stubborn, you gotta see your doctor every once in a while. At least every 5 years, The problem is they're going to set me up with all kinds of appointments, and that's the problem, is the appointments. Boom, boom, boom. I've picked up people that seem to have appointments every day. And I'm like, how can you have a life if you're always going to a doctor's office? You know, that to me isn't much of a life. I understand if you have to do like chemo and all that other stuff, but I see ears over in the dry ditch. Yep, somebody was laying out in there. Who is that? Striper? Can't tell from here. You sound much better. Yes, I do. Yeah. The kittens are old enough. They must be eating some of the food. Yeah, because for the last 2 weeks, I've been feeding everybody from the back door. Now, that roaster is a foot from my back door, so I could fill it. I had a struggle today. I spilled some, but I'm sure it'll be eaten up. Yeah. And I was telling everybody earlier that I sit on the ground. It's a lot easier. I got the bag of food right there, and I open the door, and they're all waiting. They're looking at me. Mama and Spot's always the first to come up, and then they just wait in line. You know, pecking order. Mama eats first, and then whoever. I can't watch after that, but yeah. I've got my energy. I've been up all day. I didn't want to sleep. I've been in bed way too much. But I do keep moving around. I keep moving my feet, my leg around, my feet. Uh, work smart, not hard. Yep, absolutely. See, when I had those crutches up high, I was moving too fast and I'm very unstable. But once I lowered them down and hunched a little bit, that's when I got control. Keeping that leg off the ground. Yeah, I'm not happy with them saying I got type 2 diabetes again. Because I know I was testing great for a long time. I did go through a little period of time where I was eating all kinds of sweets. And yeah, can't do that. I'm going to have to say goodbye to Dolly Parton and her whipped cheesecake. Now, I will have little snacks here and there, but yeah, you got to cut that out. Now, somebody said to me one time, once you have diabetes, you always have diabetes. But nah, I think you beat it. I think I beat it for a while, for a couple of years. Nose over toes for balance, okay? I'll keep that in mind. I think once I'm able to get in and out of my truck, I'll be back to at least being mobile. Some of the things, I don't have to get out. I can call and have that person come out. I do so much business with some of these people, yeah. Don't know about some places, but food I can order if need be. No. Yeah. So how is your day going, Miss Maisie Cat? How are you? And Baldivi, I've been using that belt a lot. Even now when I'm sitting down, uh, I just don't keep it on. They say take it off every once in a while. And that's what I do. I start feeling a little, I take it off. My friend recently got diagnosed and she can monitor her blood sugar with a patch on her arm and the cell phone. Ah. Sure beats sticking your finger. After a while, my finger was getting sore. I'm gonna get you. I missed him. We got a fly in here, and I will get you. You were out planting more flowers. I bet it looks beautiful. Oh, come on, fly. I'm gonna get him. Yeah, I'm gonna get him. He's bugging me. Get it? Yeah. Oh, earlier, I don't know if it got caught on camera, but there was a cool white caterpillar hanging, spinning the web, and yeah, spinning whatever he was spinning. Then he fell, I guess. I had to clear my mini spit filter. It's getting bad too fast. I'm confused. So am I. Oh, mini split filter. Okay. I thought it said spit filter. I'm like, okay, is that like a spittoon? I gotta read better. Back away from the screen. Kitty Cam was, Miss Bungle. Hello, welcome.
Control 369.
Welcome.
Out at Wilson.
Uh, Cat come out for something to eat. They'll all come out. Last night I peeked in and some huge bug was walking across. Yeah, I got a caterpillar or a grasshopper that keeps coming by at night. He goes for the light. There's a lot of bugs up there, and he just kind of waits there until a bug goes right by his mouth, and yeah. It's interesting the kind of bugs I'm watching because the light's inside the house facing out. But without that light shining all night, you don't see anything until the solar lights kick on. It was a grasshopper, okay. I haven't seen Boris the spider in a while. A big nasty thing. Ooh. That I would not want in my house. Absolutely no. Friendly or not. Poisonous or not. That could have been a brown recluse, but I think they're hairier. Now, brown recluses are nasty spiders. I didn't expect that tuning in. Oh, I bet you didn't. Yeah. I would have clipped that if I saw it. So I take it next week is going to be a very busy week. And maybe in 2 weeks we could start capturing some kitties again. Maybe before then. I don't want to push it. Definitely don't want to push it. No. Once my movements get better.
0607, able to respond area 3193 Stateway 80, just outside the village of Short. Caller reporting she came across a 65-year-old female, elderly female in the ditch.
Ooh.
Not sure what exactly happened there. We're starting EMS as well. There is some type of language barrier.
Okay. There's been a lot of activity on the scanner today. That's why I'm listening. Do that. That's better. Well, hello, Les Paul Jr. I know who Les Paul is. Feeling the Pat Metheny guitar. Yes, I am. I love Pat Metheny. Nice, relaxed forest. Is right now that's the Pat Metheny group. I think was one of his best lineups. Lyle Mays, yeah. Nah, don't push it. You go first. Thanks, Miss Maisie Cat. I'm trying to keep it low because of YouTube. Oh, you can't? Well, that's fusion jazz. I'm into everything. If you see my thumbnail, that's me and Ozzy. I'm more into country. Oh well, Southern blues, the blues. I'm into everything. Dark. Yeah. Lower, a hint lower, or talk more over it. Okay. Well, that can pick up pretty much. I really don't listen to myself much. That's all right. Most of what I'm saying isn't important anyway. I just rant and ramble. Howling Wolf. Yeah, the blues. My first blues band was probably the Allman Brothers. Southern Blues. Molly Hatchet. Marshall Tucker Band. The Outlaws. You know, the list goes on and on. From Georgia, California. Georgia, Florida.
did initially follow him in a vehicle. He is no longer following him.
Well, shot at him. Yeah, boy, they're getting busy today. Okay. I heard shot at him. That's I definitely heard.
232.
Yeah, you know what I do find interesting, Les Paul, if you're still here, is that you knew who Pat Metheny was. Yeah, Sun House, that old black blues. When I was growing up, I was into, I have albums that say Negro Spirituals. Yeah. I was into every kind of music. Opera, unless it's Porgy and Bess, Carmen, I'm not much into opera. Classical, I can listen to if I'm forced to. I do like Mussorgsky. Mussorgsky's kind of interesting. What's the laugh? Road rage and stalking is dangerous to a stalker too. They just don't know who is carrying and who can fight back. Yeah. That's why I don't like driving at night. You don't know whose headlights are behind you. Daytime, you can see who's behind you. Night, nah. That's why I don't drive at night much, but the roads I take, yeah, I don't see anybody in the daytime, let alone at night. There's nice classical and then there's bland. Yes, absolutely. I like instruments. I like people that play instruments. I don't like AI generated music. Some techno pop or whatever they want to call it. I do like K-pop. Oh boy, do I like female K-pop singers. That's fun to watch. Yeah. I'm sorry, I got to back that up a bit. I get blisters on my finger just watching this guy play guitar. 5 variants of dives, and Lazarus is also lovely being. Oh, I just lost that. K-pop singers are fun and seem to enjoy themselves. Yes, they do. What? Well, say hi real quick. Okay, that's enough. Go lay down. I'll just. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, you're cute. Come on, go lay down. I'm not playing. We played today, buddy. Yeah. I'll just hide over here with my flock of seagulls. Aha, flock of seagulls. You know I threw a ball. Where's that ball at? I threw it down there. Go get Ropey. Come here. Go get Ropey. In bed. On my pillow. Go ahead. Go get Ropey. No, it's not down there. Bed. Go get Ropey. Ropey. Have to duck off. Be right back. Okay, no problem. I'm here. I'm going to mute this for a bit. Oh, forgot Miss Maisie Cat was still here. I would never mute on this Maisie cat. We got another hot day. Tomorrow we're going to be getting a relief. I think it's going to be in the upper 60s. And I think that'll also be easier on me. Oh, absolutely. To me, Joe Satriani, I got to meet Joe Satriani. It was in New York City at a small little club. Everybody was in front as usual. Me, I was on the side. And all his water and stuff was over there. So he came up to get water. I waved to him. I kind of went like my hand with a guitar pick, and he threw me a guitar pick, and then went back to playing. A lot of places I like to hang at a concert was, if it was like open, no seats, was by the speakers. I'm surprised I'm not deaf. The loudest concert I ever was at was Molly Hatchet at the Passaic Theater in Capitol Theater in Passaic, New Jersey. That was just the place to go. It was a short bus ride, and everybody from the Grateful Dead to Zappa, Janis, you named it, they played at the Capitol. My friend Freddie owned the only bar around the Capitol Theater. It was right behind it. And on a lot of concerts, he closed the bar, and it was invitation only. And yeah, I was at the Capitol Theater a lot. You took my mind away. Brody. Hey, Brody, how you doing? Who's that homo K-pop? Okay. Let's see. Where are you? There you are. Bye, Les Paul. Have a nice day. Yeah, I kind of thought he was an asshole. But he knew who Pat Metheny was, so. Now, Les Paul, I was never into his music. His guitars were great. The people that played the guitars were great. But as far as him, nah. Who took your mod away, Brody? No, did I? Hold on. Wait. Oh, okay. No, let's see. Where are you? No, I can see you. Yeah, you got your mod. Definitely got your mod. I don't take mods away. I give people mods. It's for a reason. I don't give people mods when they first join. It takes a couple, or it depends on how much I chat with them. I noticed that Christiane did not subscribe to me, but I subscribed to her. So, she had over 1,000 subscribers, but I'll leave it subscribe. I give people a few days. If they don't subscribe back, then bye. Some people subscribe to people just so they subscribe back, and then they unsubscribe. I've noticed that I've lost 3 subscribers in the last 2 days. Not that I give a flying fukuki. Yeah. I don't see because I'm on mobile. Okay. I don't see on Restream. I see on YouTube. Like right now, I'm looking at YouTube and Restream, and I got my cell phone going. So. Does Italian bushcraft come by anymore? No, I have not seen him. I don't expect people to come by all the time. You know, I subscribed, I don't know how many subscribers, or I'm sorry, subscriptions I have. Oh, God. All the musicians I've subscribed to, and people, and yeah. I only have notification on for a certain few. Uh, but I do try to get around. I always check my subscription page and go and pop in whenever I can. But I don't expect people to constantly be here. Boldivian, Sharebear, Miss Maisie Cat, a Savage, every once in a while, Bushka. You guys are here a lot. And that means a lot to me. It's nice to see new people pop in. But I've done that. I've gone in and see people. I don't subscribe to them just because I watch them. Let me catch up. What did you say you put under the house for the kitties? I didn't put anything under the house. Nothing goes underneath the house. Everything is outside. I've put it. I don't know if you know, Brody, but 11, 12 days ago, I was cutting the grass and I nearly collapsed. I had to crawl from my backyard to my front door. What happened was, well, yesterday I went to the hospital. I could not take the pain anymore. And they found a blood clot in my leg. And a couple of other little things. So I'm right now recuperating. I can't move around. My mobility is very limited. So I've got a friend that comes by. He's been helping me out, making sure the cat's got water. I've been putting the food out of my back door, just about a foot from my back door, because I can't go any further. Straw or something. Nope. Now, there's insulation, there's tie-back insulation and other stuff protecting the entrance to going underneath. But no, there are stuff stored underneath. There's Christmas tree, there's a old basket full of blankets and throw pillows. And I think that's where Garfield or Garfina or Garfia or Garfieldina had her kittens, or moved her kittens. So yeah. Welcome to the circus. I think I can do Instacart with Price Chopper. And if I do, buddy, I'm going to get you another marrow bone. Or a couple marrow bones. We've started trapping. Oh yeah, yeah, Brody. We have. We started trapping some of the cats. We got 2 that have been spayed. Everything was going great, but I was saying for days, I'm not going to kill myself over the grass. It's overgrowing. It's getting high. And what did I do? I went and I cut the grass. I almost killed myself. So, yeah. But like I said, Miss Maisie Cat and everyone, that once I get in the truck and I get a little bit mobile with the truck, I'm going to go. He's got the fruit stand up, or what, the vegetable stand. He's got some baskets in there. So one of these times, whether he's there or not, I'll hit the horn. I'm sure she'll come out. And I'll hire him. I'll pay him $30 just to come by, cut the grass, and that should be it for the season. I don't believe I would cut the grass anymore with winter coming. 60 days from now? Yeah. Yeah. I gotta put my pride aside. You know, I gotta be humble. I gotta go and, yeah. You know, don't ask, you never know. I just don't want to be that neighbor that's constantly asking for stuff. I've never been that kind of person. Yeah, one of these times I'll hear him out with his tractor doing work. That would be the best thing, is to wait until I'm hearing him out working on his cows and everything. And then go and talk to him. Yeah, see, right now I have that belt on. I noticed that belt, Ball DV, has copper in it. I wear it for a while, then I kind of take it off. It seems to help, definitely. I didn't know you could sleep with it. I don't think I'd sleep with it because of the way I feel right now. So, Pat could do it in 2 passes. Yes, he could. Well, actually, I wouldn't have him with the brush hog because brush hog cuts a little high. But I definitely, yeah, where all that fern is growing back there, that has to be a brush hog. I'd like it with the mower attachment and cut it as low as possible. But we'll see. I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him. Let's see, it's 7 o'clock. Okay. 3. Okay. See, this one I got to keep up on. It's take by mouth, one caplet every 4. Caplet 4 times a day. Okay. So yeah, I got to take one of these. Oh, hey Ted, how you doing? Welcome back to my live cam. It's down to 78 now. That's nice. I think we're still in the 80s. Okay, 1 caplet. one, okay? I didn't want you guys to listen to me coughing. But yeah, it's been a while. Now, I said that I don't expect people to come up in here all the time. Lots of folks stopping by today. Yeah, it is. A lot of people are. I think that when I have it unmuted and I'm talking, I get more viewers. They want to hear what I'm saying, I guess. But yeah, usually we're talking about cats and dog and sheep. But lately, conversation's been about me, and my channel isn't about me, and my channel's about the cats. And I hope to be about hot rods again, and Harleys. Yeah. I haven't heard from Vinny. I'm waiting for him to call me. But I might surprise him and call him. Problem about calling him is he's always super busy. Usually our conversations last about 2 minutes before his phone's going off with another call, or he's got people over. So yeah. Or he's on one of his rides. Kittens will be out when it's cooler. Oh yeah. No, I do not have sheep. Baldivi loves sheep. So I mention that because a lot of conversations with her ends up to be sheep. You can be talking about anything and all of a sudden, oh, sheep. Yeah. I wouldn't mind having some sheep. They cut my grass for me. There are some people up here that have goats that are only there to cut their grass on the hillside. Very smart. Can't do it with a mower, can't do it with a tractor, you'll tip it. We get some goats. Wow. Yeah. I watched another channel that has kitties. I was watching some of them. Of course, there's, what's her name? I haven't seen her in 2 weeks. Oh well. Peppa Cat. Pippa Cat. Jeez. But let's see what the weather has dropped to and see if Restream decides to buff me. Ooh, it's not buffering. It's 8. And cool temperatures ahead. Feels like 84. Ooh. Okay, dew points at 62, that's why. They're calling for showers around 5 a.m. So, I'm sure I'll be up by then to change to the day camp. The goats are way better at using the lawnmower. Yeah. Yeah, there's a guy on one of the roads I take, and he's got goats. Usually he's got like structures, and they're always on top of the structures and stuff. And of course, Steve Gray has goats. I asked him, do you make butter? You do anything? Nope, I just have goats. I just have sheep. I just have this, yeah. Of course, the cattle, the cows, he takes for meat and sells, buys and sells. Rent a goat. Yeah. I'm sure there are people that do that. Just like farmers need bees to pollinate their field. Who is that? Ah, is that Brownie? Hello, Brownie. Long time no see. There we go. She looks thin. She looks a lot thinner. Still haven't verified that a female. The Brownie and Spots looks almost the same. Brownie's a little bigger, but Brownie has that brown in her. Her. Both have that spot right in the middle of the head. Nice. Looks like Spots. Yeah, it does look like Spots. Just that Spots is darker. I have not. I haven't named any of the new kittens. I haven't named any of the surprise kittens that are appearing everywhere. I don't know. All I know is we're going to be catching some kittens soon. I'm getting them. I want the new ones rehomed. I want the ones that Ozzy's been carrying around. I want them rehomed. No, I catch them and I'm good. I'm going to taking them right to the SPCA. I'm not playing around. Here you go. These are little ones. Can I hold them? Absolutely can hold them. Yeah. So you got to take them. Speaking of drink, I'm going to get me some ice water. Excuse me. You're good. You're good, buddy. I'm fine. Just going over the refrigerator. I made it. I made it.
Charleston County Monitor, stand by for weekly siren identification.
Let's mute this. I forgot the weekly siren test at 6 o'clock. Definitely needs ice. Should have ice. Oh well. But it's good to have my energy, some of my energy back. Whee! Yeah. Tell you one thing, I'm not hesitating. I feel anything from now on. I guess I'm getting to the age where you just can't ignore something. Your body's telling you. I have seen Mama today. She popped out a couple times. Got some water, some food. Try to raise my leg up. Maybe that's why your legs were hurting prior to this. Yeah. But yet, I was still able for quite a time. Cut the grass, go down, get my mail, do my grocery shopping. It's just all of a sudden, bang. You know, it was super hot that day. Now, it could have been part of the heat. But things have changed. Yeah. Things have changed. It's no more of that beautiful cake I get, all that chocolate cupcakes. I got, what, 20, about 19 cupcakes sitting over here. I ordered from Walmart, and I wanted 24 little tiny mini cupcakes. Instead, they substituted it for big cupcakes for the same price. Well, I would have said no if I'd known. I don't know. Can cats have cupcakes? They're chocolate, so I would definitely not give them to Buddy. But I was thinking of throwing them out to the cats. I'm burning a lot of my garbage in the wood stove, so that saves me from going to the dump. They're very cautious walking through the tall grass. I see that. They're like lions. Like watching the big cats. So that was who was laying in the ditch? Or is there still a cat in the ditch? I don't know. Put them in the freezer and parcel them out. Now and then. Okay. I don't know if I got room in my freezer for that big container. Nah, that's big plastic. Yeah, I don't have room in the freezer for that. Even if I took them out and individually wrapped them. My freezer's packed. My freezer's packed. Because I got all that Spark stuff delivered to me, and then I wasn't eating. Two reasons. I didn't feel like eating, and I couldn't stand to cook. But now, all I have are, well, I've got chicken. I'm going to roast that tomorrow in the air fryer. The rest is all for food. So, no chocolate for the kitties. Okay, you got it. I see a lot of things that aren't good for the kitties. Like I always gave Chance candy canes when Christmas came around. I didn't know peppermint wasn't good for dogs, but he lived long. What, are we talking about a dog? No, I'm not talking about you. And you only want to go out because you're bored. It's only 7 o'clock. You can go out at 8 o'clock. I know. Oh, but yeah. Well, no. Let it get cooler, and then you can go out. one more time before we go to sleep, okay? That's the way it works. No, I'm sorry. You do not tell me. I tell you. That's right. Oh, grapes and raisins, especially. Yeah, I know. I gave him some raisins, and then I checked on it. Yes, there is still a cat in the dry creek. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. But he was fine. I didn't give him a lot. But then I checked with Google and it said no. And I thought, okay, buddy, that's it for you. So, but Mama's been resourceful because everything I threw out to her when she first came around, there's Mama, in the winter, she ate. I took a whole chunk of cheese and threw it out to her. Uh, but it's not all the time. But she's looking thinner. That's good. But yeah, they were almost out of water. And I really didn't want to try to get into the truck today. So with Rich coming by today was awesome. And I'm hoping tomorrow I can get out there. Um, it's going to rain. I want to put some dry food in the bin so they can get to it. Otherwise, yeah, I can't put food out in the rain. I'm not going to. They did eat all the wet food that got wet. The dry food that got wet. They did eat it. But yeah, I'll have a couple Oreos tonight. As much as I want, I might have a little sliver of a cupcake. I think that's my weakness is baked goods. Yeah. And if I'm mobile with the truck, the Italian restaurant down in the town down there, they have curbside service, so I can order and have them come out, and that's good. It's standing cooking things. Today with the air fryer, waiting for it to heat up, and yeah, standing is tough for a long time. But like everyone says, low and slow. First gear. First gear. Sweets are hard to resist. Oh, yes. Especially some of these artists that just don't make a cupcake. They make a, up here, who's this coming around, coming down the stone wall? I saw orange. Is that CrayCray? I definitely saw a movement. Up, there we go. That's little CrayCray, who's getting quite big, I will say that. That might, yeah, that's little CrayCray. Yep, here they come. I don't know. I still can't see who is laying in the dry creek. I wouldn't doubt it's Ozzy. Ozzy seems to be sticking very close. I don't know why you don't get ropey. Oh, you ate some of your food. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, he's eating. He's lucky. He's got the rest of the sesame chicken. Okay, there we go. It's Ozzy. That's who I thought it was. I think. Come a little closer, and I could tell if it's um, Striper. I think it's Ozzy. A little CrayCray. Oh, there she's Mama. Okay, I'll go this way. Yeah. And one right by Mama going up to the back porch to eat. I'd love to hold that little one. I really would. I liked it when Striper had his limp because then I could tell it was him. It's hard to tell when there's not any female cats following him around. At least they eat shifts. Yeah, you could be mommed. Oh, I've heard some fighting in the back. I've heard some fighting. When I put out food and they're all sitting around waiting, yeah, there's some fighting going on. Oh, I gotta get water for you, buddy. Here, come on. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute this, and I'm gonna let Buddy out. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Strumper. Don't name them. Please don't name any of the new ones. Tiger. Hi, sweetie. I should open the back door. She might come up to me, but I kind of doubt it, being that close to the back door. Well, it depends on how hungry she is. But yeah, she keeps looking over at me. Yeah, I had to let him out. It still hurts when I do stuff. But I'll take a couple more Tylenol in a half an hour. Let me check the maps. A lot of stuff down in New Orleans. I see Seattle, some rain. Are you getting rain right now, Miss Maisie Cat? Oh, God, buddy. No, 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 no. No, you're going to have to wait. Yeah, see, that's what I didn't want, is to let him out, and then 3 minutes later, he's scratching to come back in. I can't do that. So, I snuck off to, okay. That happens from time to time. Oh. But yeah, I knew he was going to do that. I wanted him to wait until 8 o'clock. But he insisted he ate his food. Did you open the door? You opened the door. He pushed the door open. Oh, you funny dog. Thank you. All right. Hold on. I guess you really wanted to come in. Give me a minute. It's not fun. Hold on. He does not like the crutches. Back up. There you go. Good boy. Right. Good boy. Yes, it's still hot out there. Come here. Alright, you're done for the night, my friend. Okay? That's it. I'm moving around with the crutches a lot better. Definitely had to lower them. Ugh. What do I got it set at? 5'3". Yep. It's perfect. My height? No, I could not move around in that. Ugh. Those crutches make a difference. Well, you know what happens, Miss Maisie Cat, is when I use the crutches, my foot is off the ground. Well, now my weight of my leg is hanging, and yeah, it hurts, but I'm able to move around. Yesterday, I kept falling. Putting the weight, Or trying to walk around. Yeah, no. But I seem to got my balance. Hey, you have yours. I got sweet and sour chicken. Come here, you got cookie by your eyes. Come here. Good boy. No, you're not having that. Yeah, you'll have some of this. Ugh. I'm going to be lazy and pop a lasagna in the microwave. I don't mind some lasagnas. I think I got Guy Fieri's this time, and I wanted to try his. Oh, hey, Savage. I didn't see you come in. You should see my puppy train in and out all day. You should pop up some video, Savage. Love to see it. Yeah. I gotta be careful. This is not a good way to eat. Hold on. My desk is turned into a dining room table. Trader Joe's, okay. They have to give me a review on it, unless you've had it before. Pork. Here. Hold on. Let's see if you'll eat it first. Here. Little piece. Okay. Good. Bigger piece. There you go. Forgive me, I don't want to talk with my mouth full. I love tuna fish sandwiches. I don't know if you've ever tried, but next time you make tuna fish sandwiches, take a packet, one of those little packets of soy sauce that come with your Chinese food. Add a packet of soy sauce. It works well with seafood. And has anybody ever tried that peanut butter and mayonnaise that I was talking about? I'm telling you, once you try it. Not all the time. It's nice for a treat. Smack, smack, smack. Haha. I'm so glad to get my appetite back. Woo, man. My kitchen table has turned into a model building station with my hub. He keeps entertained. He likes models, huh? There's a model train museum up here. Somewhere in a box is our old slot car track and probably a couple slot cars. Okay, we got a little one with, now I'm taking that striper. Yeah, that striper. Then she avoided them. She went right around them. Up, saw Mama. Yep, she saw Mama. Stopped right in her tracks. He does a excuse me. He does wood building models. Okay. He's on the spectrum. So he has found something interesting to do. Good. What, you want another piece? Okay, we can have another piece, yeah. Yeah, you gotta avoid Mama. That's funny. That's funny. Wow, they avoided her like the plague. She looking at me. Hi, sweetheart. You a good girl. You my good girl? Yeah. Good girl. Ah, that's the eyes closed. I would sometimes get a tuna sub at Subway. Yeah, I did too until they said that there was barely any tuna in it. It was like tripe or something. First it was the Subway sandwich wasn't 12 inches, it was 11. They cut an inch off your sandwich. And then they had tripe or something instead of tuna. Oh. I don't mind Subway once in a while. Yeah, there's a white spot on Striper. Let's see what Striper does with Mama. Ah, you see Mama. Yep. And he's turning around and... Did you see that? He actually jumped over Ozzy. Oh, you didn't know that, Miss Mate? Let me Google that. Let me see. Okay. A lawsuit was filed against Subway claiming that their tuna sandwiches did not contain tuna, but these claims have been dismissed. While some tests indicated an absence of tuna DNA, others found it to be present. And the plaintiff ultimately dropped the case. Subway maintains that their tuna uses 100% wiki-caught tuna. Yeah. I didn't know it was dropped. But no, I do love their tuna. Tuna melt with some cheese on it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've always thought it tasted like tuna, and I have no problem getting it. I just don't go to these places that much. Uh, Financial being one of them. Boy, it feels good to eat. Yeah. Grab some milk. What's funny, you hear all over the news about the lawsuit, but you didn't hear about the outcome, and it was dismissed. It's gotten very expensive. You know, there's no more $5 meal, $1.99, dollar menu. They got rid of the dollar menus at a lot of places. So. You're being... Oh, you brought ropey. You found ropey. Well, why didn't you bring it to me when I asked you? Now that I'm sitting, eating my dinner, you say, let's play ropey. Earlier, I asked them to bring the rubber toy, the tumble, so I can put some buddy butter in it. Now he comes over to me with a rope. Okay, later, buddy. Let me finish dinner. Here. Want another piece? I'll give you a little piece. Nope. You done? Yeah. Your white blood cell, excuse me. Your white blood cell count must have been elevated if they diagnosed an infection. That I can tell you. Let's see. Blood pressure was 182 or whatever, 92. I'm sorry, 158/92. My temperature was 97.7. My BMI, which I don't know what that is, 26.61. My pulse was 101. Weight 175. That's only a couple of pounds off of my ideal weight. Respiration was 21. Oxygen saturation 98%. I do know at one point when I was hooked up to the meter, it was blinking yellow. My heart rate was at 132. And I asked, is that high? And she said, the light's blinking. I said, oh, okay. And it was also blinking at her station. So, yeah, that made you think. Here, buddy, come on. I'll play rope later, okay? There you go. What happened? Oh. To be honest with you, I'm down to my last half jar. I think the one that's there is banana. That's I know you said if I was running low on anything, to let you know, I do have an empty bag of chicken jerky. So if you do want to send some, awesome. Buddy loves them. Uh, but yeah, he was being so good that I went from giving him one a day to one or two a day because he was just so sweet. Yeah, he does. WBC is white blood cell. Okay. Uh, Let me get my other charts. I copied them. It's a little bit more. Oh, this is test results. Okay. Where it says abnormal, I'll read it. Gram-positive blood culture. Panel by NAT. BCIDGP. Abnormal. Urinalysis with RFXCX. Abnormal. CBCW auto differential. Abnormal. Comprehensive metabolic panel. Abnormal. Lactose acid. Abnormal. D-dimer whatever, abnormal. CK abnormal. CBC auto differential abnormal. Estimated average glucose abnormal. Hemoglobin abnormal. Lipid abnormal. A lot of abnormal. Ooh, Mark, got him. Comprehensive metabolic panel. Abnormal. NHD, non-HDL cholesterol. Abnormal. Sedimentation rate, automated, abnormal. It should go on. So, yeah. And that's it for the chart. Yes, he does. Well, he's never had the one I have up there, which kind of seems to have a big, thicker, rounder, a jerky stick. And then it's wrapped in chicken. Let me pull it up. I should actually. I have to go the other way. I got it, boss. That's like what I called Vinny Hefe one time, or Essay. He goes, "No, you don't you call me Essay." I said, "Okay, I'll call you Hefe." No, that's right. Don't call Hefe. I said, "Okay, I'll call you Essay." He goes, "What does that mean?" I said, "Family, like familia." He goes, "Okay, you can call me that." Dr. Wolf will probably go over that with you. Yeah. Yeah. I hope the other doctors keep what I said about them to themselves. You know, I'll probably be very honest with Dr. Wood and tell him. I felt that I was misdiagnosed. I know you went to medical school, but I felt better. My blood sugar was normal. Um, and I just felt better. I didn't like the medicine. I stopped taking the medicine. I know doctors don't like when you just stop your medicine. I can understand reasons why. But Hefe, yeah. No, he does not like being called boss. One day, he called me up one day, and he said something I didn't like. And me and Vinny are very honest with each other. And I called him a jerk. He said, "What did you call me?" I said, "You're a jerk, Vinny." He said, "You know, I'm going to hop on my motorcycle right now and come up there and kick your ass." I said, "Good. Can you hit me in my mouth? I got a really bad tooth." And he just broke out laughing. He goes, "That's why I like you. You stand up to me." But I did. I had a bad tooth. And I was like, "Oh, come on and knock it out for me, please." But that's why we're friends. Usually labs have value range. Okay. I'm sorry. I love this song. No, what did you do that for? That's what I'm watching. Damn it. What happened to that song? Is that it? No. There it is. I can't read this. The Falcon and the Scarecrow. Very good movie. And Pat Metheny does the music for that movie. Come on. There you go. Infection control off values. I got you. See, that's what that one doctor said. He said there's a reason why you're weak. And it's not because of the clot. I like that this doctor I saw was one-on-one, looking at you right in the eye. You ask a question, he answered it immediately. He didn't hold anything back. No. That's important. I don't know if they realize it. Looking at you in the eye is very important when you're a doctor. No. I know some doctors have a tough bedside manner. I watched House MD. Yeah. That was actually a good show. I didn't mind watching that. I haven't seen that in a while. High blood sugar diabetes episodes can make you nauseous and feel yucky. Yeah. You know, before, when it was just me and I didn't have a dog, I didn't care. I didn't care. I didn't care what I ate, didn't care what happened to me. But getting PD changed me. And then losing PD changed me. And then Buddy, I told him again today. I said, you've become one of the best dogs that I know. You know, he went from a terror to a nightmare to just a great dog. And I told him, I'm glad I'm going through this with him in the house. Doing this by myself and not be able to have Buddy to comfort me and look at me weird when I fall, whine when he knows I'm in pain, and when he knows I'm talking about him. Yeah. Now this version of the same song is by David Bowie. This is Not America. Pat Metheny changed it to Chris. But yeah, I like David Bowie. And I'm his best human. Yeah. I also like that Buddy and Richie have become very good friends. Let me turn this down. Today it was nice. You know, Buddy reacts to Richie like he reacts to me when I've gone away for a while. And that's good because I'll depend on Rich to come in and feed the dog when I can, when I can't. And most important, if something happens to me, him and Jenny May get the dog. They want the dog. They want Buddy. So if something happens to me, I said, I better watch my back, and Jenny May starts laughing. Yeah. She says, you know me. I said, oh yes. We had one driver that said something very nasty to Jenny May. And Rich got on the radio and said, you forget, Jenny May is half of this company. She's your boss. Well, here comes Jenny May in her cab flying about 80 miles an hour straight at whatever his name was, Johnny, and slams on the brakes. And yeah, you could tell she was mad. Yeah, I understand that cats and dogs, they become furry children. Mine are like little belligerent toddlers. Yeah. Yep. Buddy felt so happy with me playing with him. And I should stop saying his name. Oh yeah, I was looking at that. Yeah, this is what they are. Hold on a sec. Yeah, this is what they are. Times a spell around them. Yeah, yeah. I never had kids. So to me, Buddy's like my kid. I used to be embarrassed when I pulled up to a station. He'd start making all these noises and everything. Now I call them sounds. They're sounds he's making. And everybody seems to get a kick out of it, you know? So, yeah, he's... I'm glad I let him be him. I'm glad that I'm not a strict owner. I've known strict owners. I don't agree with that. Maybe for training purposes when they're young. And that's probably why when Buddy doesn't listen to me and I use that drill sergeant tone in my voice, he obeys me immediately. And I like that with him. So somebody did try to train him. When I got him, he knew how to sit. He knew how to give paw, but he gave it so fast. I'm trying to get him to slow down when he gives me the paw. No, it's not tragic. No. I didn't want kids. My first girlfriend, Kim, she lived in Niagara Falls. I met her in Lake Placid. We only spent a year together, and it was a long-distance relation. Lori, I'm surprised she never got pregnant. After I left her, she got pregnant. It wasn't my fault. I know that. I guess I was just lucky. Debbie couldn't have children. Yeah, something to do with her ovaries or some women thing. But yeah, she couldn't have children. But I do think at the very end of my relationship with Lori, she had a kid. And that kid sure does look a lot like me. You know, her husband now, he's got brown hair, brown eyes. I got brown hair, brown eyes. He's Italian. I'm Spanish. Yeah. It'd be funny if it was. Alright, I've eaten enough. One more. I'm making up for not eating is what it is. That's it. No more. Boy, I love the Chinese food places up here. And what's funny is all the Chinese food places seem to be the same. In the winter, they don't have heat. Even when they show up at like the Norwich Chinese Garden or whatever they call it, in the winter, they pull up in a van full of people and there's no heat in the van. Yeah. I know. The summertime, they usually just have ceiling fans on. They don't have AC. Pace yourself. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to overdo the food. I don't want to overdo stuff. Yeah. It just tastes so good to finally get something good to eat today. And like you said, I sound better. I know I sound better. See, I just took all my medicine now. And I'm feeling good. There goes Mama. The one thing I'm missing right now is dessert. I want dessert, but I'm not going to have it. I just pass on it, that's all. I will take a fingerful of cupcake later before I go to sleep. But yeah, I don't mess around with my health. I'm told to take medicine, I take the medicine. I use as directed unless, like the ibuprofen, and Tylenol. Yeah, I'll take more than what is recommended. And there goes Mama. Going to use the largest litter box in this area. Oh, and yes, Miss Maisie Cat, that is 100% that air carrier. I opened the box. It's got the cage. Yeah, it's that. So it looks like we got a free carrier. Because you said they refunded your money. And I'm going to tell you right now, the packing slips that came with it were almost blank. It was like they... Oh, I turned it the wrong way. It was like they ran out of ink. And it wasn't printing anything on the slips. So, yeah, it looks like we got ourselves a free carrier. And that one wasn't cheap, and I'm so glad you got your money for that. I got a boogie. I'll be back. All right, Savage. Thank you, ma'am. How did the melatonin work? Okay, it said take 1 tablet before bed. I took one 30 minutes before I went to bed. I didn't feel much. Then I did get into bed. I started feeling groggy, but in the beginning I fell asleep for maybe 20 minutes. Then I woke back up and I couldn't fall back to sleep again. So a couple hours later I took another one. And that I started falling asleep. I did get maybe 7 hours out of 12 hours of being in the bed. And yeah, it's just I needed 2, but they say do not do 2. Everything I read said do not take more than 1. Happy to hear you finally got the cat carrier. I hope you enjoy it. It's tour around New York. Amazon said it was delivered before it said it was canceled. Whatever. As long as you got your money. That's Amazon saying, okay, we can't find it. So, and of course we have the other carrier, the cage carrier. If you want, I can return the cage carrier when I'm able to go down into Norwich and go into where the UPS office is. Let me put this milk in the refrigerator. No, that's for a different use. Okay. I got you, Miss Maisie Cat. I'm surprised Valley View hasn't called us. Call me. Because we still have their carrier. And they probably think I haven't been able to catch any cats. But the cage is so a spicy cat can rest and have a litter box. Okay, I got ya. That's why you got the litter boxes and the cat, tidy cat. Yep. Also, it's more open in the cage for a trapped feral. But yeah, what I do is I give them that cat carrier back to them. Then give them the new carrier with the tag on it saying that it's ours. So then once the cat gets fixed, it goes into the carrier and not the trap. I completely understand that. put the cage in your master bath and use it for a hospital. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't even mind it being in there to, like, on a hot, humid day like today. There's an exhaust fan. No. The further down the hall, the warmer it gets. Because I actually have a bigger air conditioner. A lot bigger. And it cools this whole place off. But it can get cold in here. And it uses a lot of electricity. It's probably 40 years old. Easily 40 years old. It was in our house in Jersey when my dad was alive. I don't know where he got it, but yeah, it's a good air conditioner. What happened was the knob, the thermostat control broke. So it goes on, cools, goes off. Goes on, cools, yeah, so. But it's still cool. You can push their booty in the cage from the carrier. Yep, just like I did with Ozzy. Ozzy worked flawless. It was beautiful. You know, the carrier door and the cage trap door was a perfect match. And I could put them right up against each other. VV probably doesn't even care about the carrier. Yeah, I'm sure they don't. No. But I will return it. It's not mine. I can't. I don't do that. Yeah. I don't like even having Diane's cat carrier. I could see it from here. I don't like having it. One of these days I may just take it and drop it down by her little tiny building. She's got cameras there. It's she got a solar panel on it, so it's got electricity. And yeah, just pull over, drop it on the steps. There you go. There's your carrier back. Maybe it'll think. Maybe she'll think. I doubt it, but. Yeah, I just needed some nice mellow jazz. Just something to relax to. What is today? Today is Wednesday. It's the thing about me. Sometimes I lose track of what day it is. But now you're equipped. Yes, you're equipped. We get myself up and moving, Miss Maisie Cat. No, I'm not looking to jog or run or walk back there. I want to be able to pull the truck up like I did, get out of the truck, set the trap, and then just wait. I can leave my truck with Buddy in the front and watch through my cell phone. Darn it, I mentioned his name. He didn't get off the couch, but I heard him. It's been a hell of a 2 weeks. It has. It has. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, and I don't have any worst enemies. But yeah, it's something that a human... There's things that the body does to you. It should never do to you. Yeah. You know? If you ever get a chance to sit down with God, I got a couple questions for him. Like, hey, sharks go through hundreds of teeth. They fall out, they grow back. How come that can't happen with a human? Yeah. That's my one question I want to ask him. Now I got another question. No, you go lay down. Come on, see, I said his name. Go lay down, buddy. Go lay down. What? Okay, wait a second. I did say, see, I try to keep my promises. Ropey. Go get Ropey. Yeah. That, see? That tail's, come on, bring it back. You want to play, let's play. Come on. There he comes. Come on, bring it. Get it. There you go. Ah. Come on. Good boy. You got to hand it to me. I can't reach. Good boy. He handed it to me. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Oh, you're such a toughie. Oh, you got cookie by your eyes. Oh, give me. Oh, let me touch your paws. Come on, let me touch your paws. I love that when I try to touch his pulling on the rope. Oh, he don't like that. But see, I need this. I need the smile. I need the laugh. And he makes me laugh. You guys make me laugh too. Yeah. And in a good way. In a good way. Man, he's strong. He's very strong. See the muscles in his legs? His back legs? Yeah, there's solid muscle in his back legs. Yeah. Oh, shake, huh? Good boy. Give me that. Come on. See, I find it good exercise for my arms to sit here and hold that. Again, thank you for the ropes. No. It's become his favorite toy. Absolutely his favorite toy. I've thrown the ball, and he comes back with the rope. Oh, don't hit my leg with the rope. Oh, that's good. It's all right. Not your fault. Not your fault at all. Give me that. Oh, you're so tough. Do I regret not going earlier? Yes. Do I regret not going earlier? No. I'm a stubborn man. I'm a Taurus. They say we're stubborn and bullheaded. Well, that goes to prove I'm bullheaded. Usually something happens. I'm pretty quick to adjust. My whole life has changed. My attitude about my life has changed. Yeah. It takes something like that to make you realize, hey, we are but a fleeting moment in time. Give me that. Give me that. You guys have fun. Yes, we do. We do. It's part of the fact that I love messing with animals. I've always loved messing with dogs. Making faces at them. Sticking my tongue out. Giving them the raspberry or the hindside like Alfalfa and Spanky used to do. Yeah, when I do that with my beard. Yeah. He's still holding on to the rope as I talk. Some people prefer animal interaction than human interaction. I think you need both. I think everybody at some... Pow! Give me that. He pulled it right out of my hand. Sometime in everybody's life, they should have an animal. Care for it responsibly, and you're going to end up with a better child. I don't have kids, but growing up with a cat, even though it was nasty, we did like caring for it. I know I felt good when I started caring for Mama. Oh, therapy dogs, yeah. Buddy would not make a very good therapy dog. He's just too hyper. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute this. I'm going to watch something. I don't know. I'm missing out on a lot of movies that have come out. Uh, I know there's a new Marvel one came out. The Superman one. I got to check on that. Actually, let me see. What do I put? What have I pulled down already? Ooh, 20 gigs left. Okay, Mafia. Oh yeah, okay. The Dirt. The Dirt. I gotta remember who that is. I think that's Jason Statham. And Clarkson's Farm. I gotta catch up on Jeremy Clarkson. Now there's something for you, Bald Davy. Jeremy Clarkson from uh, Top Gear. He's now caring for farm. He bought a farm, and he's caring for cows and sheep and oh yeah. I don't know if you've seen it, but ow! All right, buddy, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, watch out. Good boy. That's okay. Now you take Ropey. Go ahead. Go go. It keeps hitting me in the leg, and I can't take that. Oh yeah, I didn't watch Thunderbolts. Ah, I didn't watch Thunderbolts. That's a new movie too. What else we got? Dinner time. I got to bounce too. Okay, Miss Maisie Cat, I'll let you go. Thank you for listening to me rant. I'll be here. Enjoy. Oh, you know, the rap. It's the only one I have up there, I believe. And let me log in. Oh, and that's something I also... Paul DV, let me know if you're still listening. Man, my fingers would... I play the guitar, man, and gee, I wish I could play like this guy. That's years of playing scale. Later, bud. Rant jabber, la la la. Yep. I turned that down. Not up. Yeah, I love that guitar work. Baldini, if you hear me, the order that you put out on the 24th, I would have gotten already, so forget about it. Yes. Okay. I think. 24th. That's a week ago. That's the one that's in the back hall. Okay. That's it. Yeah, that's already came. And you gave me the shipping information. Okay. Cat Daddy needs a tub for the kibbles from Baldivi. Another bag of food, why not? From Miss Maisie Cat. I love the messages you guys put in here. Treats for the kitties and Buddy and you. Big hugs from Auntie Maisie. Happy summer. Yep. Yeah, the one person said, it's not much, but I hope it helps. Everything helps, no matter how small of a bag of food for these animals. Yeah, for the cats, yeah. Yeah, absolutely nothing small. Oh, I hate it. Okay, guys, I'm going to mute this. I'll be in the chat, though. Thank you for watching. Yeah, YouTube Restream just keeps disconnecting, connecting, disconnecting. So I'm going to restart it. Usually works. Let's give it a try. Up, cats are fighting. I can hear cats fighting. Up. Oh, come on, guys.